I'm Cerenity, Classic, your favorite girly pop, buddy, your girly pop, buddy, girl, girly pop, buddy, Cerenity, Kazaka, your favorite gilly pop buddy, gilly pop buddy, your girly pop buddy, girl, gilly pop buddy, girl. I need to grab my tail down. Hello. Hi. I'm a ghost this year. Whoa. Crazy, right? Hello. Happy Halloween. Ooh. Well, this is a second ghost stream. Yeah, whoa, crazy. Oh my god, that's like Kofi, it's your birthday. Let me go grab the accordion. Oh, it's far away. Happy birthday, Kofi. The stream's still haunted? Yeah, there's a second. I mean, okay, it's birthday, so I feel like I gotta. Hi. First, let me. Me. Oh, wait, I'm holding it wrong. There we go. Oh, so much better. Oh, we have no music. We should put on spooky music because it's spooky, right? Well, I mean, it's not really scary. I'm reading inflations today. I was trying so hard to set up the fucking hand cam and everything was going wrong, and the only way I could get it to work was if I unplugged everything I have and rearranged my entire desk, including the monitors. And I love you guys so much. That's a tall order. A tall order. Lesbian jackpot. Hey, is this bad? Is this bad if I, is this bad? Hey, is that bad? Hey, is it bad if I pin that? Because it's a huge honor. It's a huge honor. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. I'd like to accept this award. I'd like to accept this award. I'd like to say thank you so much for all the lesbians out there. Thank you. I love you. I love you. This one goes out to all my lesbians out there. You know who you are. Dale. Sorry, it's a little cold in here, if you couldn't tell. What if instead of reading your guys' fortune, I instead, what's the word? I just started slam poetrying Pitbull lyrics. What if I, hold on. Mr. Worldwide. Which one should I do? Hold on. Oh. I want the time of my life. Yeah, Mr. Worldwide. Oh, baby. Oh, give me the time of my life. Yahoo! Hey! Let's get it now. This is the last $20 I got, but I'm gonna have a good time balling tonight. Tell the bartender, line up some shots, 'cause I'm gonna get loose tonight. She's on fire, so hot. I'm no liar. She burned up the spot. Look at Mariah. I took another shot, and I told her, drop it like it's hot. Hi guys, happy Halloween. What's scarier than that? What's scarier than a girl coming up to you and slam poetry and Pitbull lyrics? I was lost for a moment there. What, you're telling me you can't recognize Pitbull lyrics from slam poetry alone? I didn't have enough dollars in there. It's 'cause I wasn't bald. It's 'cause I wasn't bald. That was my problem. I'm not the witch that makes you bald this year. I'm just the witch that tells you a fortune. Is it true? Is it false? You gotta decide for yourself. But yeah, you know, hold on. Actually, I should have been more prepared for this. I'm sorry. Hold on. Hold. You know what? What if I? How bad could I be? What if I just recited stream? How bad could I be? What if I just recited stream? Hold on. Cool table. Okay, well, I'm getting a lot of cool tables actually. Guys, what kind of cool table are you? Well, alright, I found. Listen, I'm an Etsy witch, alright? I'm an Etsy witch on a budget, okay? So, we kind of have to make do with what we got here in the house, alright? I'm an Etsy witch. I'm not a professional. You could just hire me on Etsy and who knows what you'll get. Originally we were supposed to do a hand cam. I could still make charms for you and just take pictures of the process, What if I just let it cover all of my boobs? What then, huh? What then, huh? We're playing poker? Well, I'm dealing cards. I am dealing cards, except well, you know what? It's very similar to poker. Because much like dealing cards, I'm gonna be dealing your fate with the stars. We'll see Bun's hands one day. Yeah, I'm really sorry. The wire I have for the webcam, I usually use that webcam for my hand tracking with the 3D model, but it only goes so far. And again, I'd have to reorganize my entire desk for one hand cam stream. And I was having a mental breakdown over it because I'd have to move my monitors, which are floating monitors. And it was a whole thing. I crashed out for a good hour over this. I crashed out for a good hour. Oh, let me turn on the alerts. I have to remember, once the Halloween spirit passes us, to make them not scary anymore. She would have recognized her entire, she would have reorganized her entire desk for us. It's okay with streaming sorry tonight. It wasn't gonna work out. Wait, stream, what? Is it lagging for you guys? Like, actually? I haven't dropped any frames. I haven't gone, there's no issues on my end. Is I fucking up? Not everyone, not for me? Okay. What the hell? What the? Can you keep the scary sounds for November? No, because it's not Halloween anymore. It's not Halloween anymore. We can't, well, like, it's still Halloween now, but once the Halloween spirit passes us, you have to wait a whole year for it again. Come on. Silly. Hi, buffering now was fine. Alright, well, I'm sorry for those who are buffering. I apologize. Anyway, as I was saying, I could still, let me go grab everything again. I put it nice and away on my little witchy corner, but let me grab everything again. Because if you guys are okay with jank, then I can, you know, country girls make do it. You know what? Let me do this a smarter way. Let's work smarter, not harder. Like, I got some moon water. I got a whole bag of goodies. And a place to crush them up. So we could, I'll just have to take photos of it. Hi, I am now in your ear. Hello, hi, I'm in your ear. I'm gonna cast spells on you. This is the spell of beatboxing. Now you're really good at beatboxing. You are now cursed to be good at beatboxing. You're welcome. That was my first spell. Do you feel magic yet? Did it work? That's gonna cost you $12.99. Anyway. Scam, are you sure? How's about you with a wave of my magic wand? Bam! Try beatboxing now. Why did I say it like that? Oh shit, let me lower myself.
Sexy tipped $13. Hello. Alright, hit me up, Bunny Witch.
I'm sorry. That's a normal alert. That's a normal alert. You kissed me for real. You're welcome. Make sure to stop by the Etsy store. Alright, but I'll start with tarot. I can say Kopi, you really want one. It is your birthday, so I'll give you a free reading. By the way, all readings are oh my god. All readings cost free 99. Normal 1%. Yeah, it's a 1% chance. That was actually insane RNG. We haven't had that alert for months. I feel like almost a year now. My god. That god. I wasn't expecting her. We haven't even heard. We didn't even hear her during like the birthday dance. We haven't heard her in forever. Ever. That was magical. That was magical, mystical. It's 1%, but specifically on 13. Happy Halloween! With the wave of my magic wand, boop! Now you have good luck. Congrats. Go play poker. Okay, hold on. Sorry, I was opening candles. I shouldn't be opening. Let me just take out all of my witchy stuff. Cause like maybe I can make it like at least sound good. Maybe I can sound good for you guys, you know? I have so much. Like, you hear that? That's all the shit I have. But it's okay. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Fortune task. Alright, hold on, guys. Hold on. Don't you have a spellbook? I actually do have it. Here she is. I do. So, I can do what? That's silent, huh? I forgot to get eggshells. Eggshells are surprisingly very important to witchcraft. You'd be surprised. Eggshells are very, very important to witchcraft. My dearest senpai, I'm simply an Etsy witch in training, mind you. I'm not a real witch. Like my beautiful dearest senpai Mita Osita, her birthday is tomorrow. We'll be reading into her after the stream because she's celebrating her birthday, and she's gorgeous and beautiful and wonderful, and I love her so very, very much. And you know, for those who are on PC, go open up a new tab, go to her stream, tell her you love her right now. Do you need the link? You should go tell Mita Osita, and then you can come back and I'll raise you your fortune. But make sure you tell Miss Mita Osita, the beautiful Mita Osita, that you love her so very, 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 very much. Here, new pinned message. Go tell her you love her. But yeah, she taught me. She taught me everything I know. I am simply a witch in training. But yeah, so I'm probably gonna have to start a queue at some point, but I really don't want to. Serenity, I'm shy. What are you shy about? Magic? Do you want me to cure your shyness with magic? I'll do a confidence spell for you, but first, I'm just gonna do some tarot. Any spells that you guys actually do, if you guys do want that. I'll just have to, drop tarot subscription. Guide! I'm gonna cast a spell on you. I'm gonna cast a good luck spell on you now, bitch. Anyway. Kopi, I'll start with you because it's your birthday. But I don't really know how we're gonna be doing these readings. It's kind of just gonna be like, I'm gonna just pick. No! Tell her that you love her. She already knows that I love her. Don't bring me up. It's her space. Tell her you love her. Goodness. Now I'm gonna curse you. I curse you to be bald! Zap! Now you're bald. Told her we love you? I curse you to have a receding hairline now. Zap! Anyway. Lewd witch? What? What? It was gonna be worse. I was gonna put a sweetie bun between the boobs, but I didn't have time to do that. I didn't have time to do that. Anyway. So yeah, on the docket is witchcraft, wizardry, and tarot readings. Important disclaimer with tarot readings is, you know, God, what was I about to say? Tarot readings. These are for fun. Don't take them for... Guys, no. Say that you love her, please. Do not... She already knows that I love her. It's her celebration. Please do not... Like, don't... I understand you guys are excited, but it's her space. Don't bring me up, please. I simply just want you guys to love and appreciate my senpai as much as I love and appreciate her, you know? But please don't bring me up, because it's her space and her time, okay? Anyway, well, I already had two cards come out. But yes, please behave, or else I'm just gonna end and walk away. And then there's no Halloween. You don't want to ruin Halloween. You don't want to ruin the prom, do you? I told her I love her. Good. Now, son, now take in another mortgage and give her your entire wallet. Anyway, alright. I'm just gonna pull out a couple more cards. Okay, bet. Alright, but again, oh Jesus. Okay, well, cards came out. The way tarot works, do not take everything for certain. This is just for fun. Nobody can really read the future. It's simply guidance. Oh, you know what, Clippy? You never even asked. I never even asked what you wanted this reading to be about, actually. What do you want this reading to be about? Readings that I should write, like, basic instructions, shouldn't I? I'll just be doing pretty basic readings. I don't do readings on health. You can have readings on... I'll write this in a pinned comment. Rules for tarot. Rules for tarot. I want this about friends. Oh, a future... Okay. No readings on health. If you don't know what kind of reading you want, I'll give you a gen, which is short for general. I'm trying to wink. A general reading. I'm gonna turn off the scary music. I'm not fucking with it anymore. I want to get funky with it now. We're a funky witch, you know? Gen reading. Readings are first come, first serve. Server? Hello? Serve. Yeah. Swag. Okay. Okay, friend reading. Gotcha. And then if people actually want spells, I'll do that too. It'll just have to be like janky ass photos. But those, I don't know. I don't even know. I guess I won't like curse death on a person. I mean, some Etsy witches do that. Have you guys ever looked at Etsy witches before? I have. I've looked deep into Etsy witches because I'm just like, what's going on here? And some of them, I'm like, okay, this is like like, I'm not gonna pay $20 for moon water when I could just go make my own moon water. Some of them are really expensive. Like, I saw somebody charging $600 for the ultimate spell, and I'm like, what are you gonna do? No refunds, mind you. No refunds on if it happens or not. But it's interesting. I've looked them up a few times, never a lot. They're crazy. It's very much stuff where I'm like, I'm not gonna pay bank for something I can do at home. Friend reading. Oh my. Again. Okay. Take with a grain of salt. It's just for fun. We're just doing this for fun. We're just doing a fun Halloween. Fun Halloween celebration. I'm usually a bit too grounded for magic spells. Where's your whimsy? I'm just joking. I was definitely a kid growing up who was like, I want to make potions! And then just dumped in a bunch of spices and shit. Okay, let's see here. Oh, I should pull up the cards too. Like, for you guys to see. I can't use the exact deck I use, on stream because there are boobs. I don't know how else to say it. I don't know how else to, like, I can't really, skirt around this one. There's boobs. I can't show you guys. You can only see these boobs. You can't see other boobs, you know? That'd be wrong. Actually, let me keep this up. You got the 6 of Deutsches. What the? Where are the ones? Also, this deck that I use, this deck, yeah, a lot of tarot decks tend to have just like uncensored boobies, you know, for artistic reasons, for art reasons. So like, I get the idea behind it. A lot of wands. It's very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. We're getting so many wands in this reading. Okay. So, your first card, bam, is the 10 of Swords, but it's reverse, which means it's upside down. Whoa. A lot of people will say reverse card and be like, oh no, it's not bad, bro. Not bad. And then we have the 6 of Wands. This deck calls them torches. Ah, baby! How is everyone breathing in my little witch ear? Okay, so here. Is this your card? What if I just started doing magic instead? What if I just started doing shitty OBS magic? What then? What then? Can we turn the music down a little bit? Yes. I had to fight myself. I'm so sorry I had to fight myself. I almost full blasted it. Did I pick the wrong amount? No, you didn't. You did nothing wrong, sweetheart. You did nothing wrong at all. You did nothing wrong. It's all set to random. It's all set to random variables. You did nothing wrong at all. Do that. Never think you did something wrong. You did not. You did nothing wrong. Okay, look at other boobs. Only mine. Serenity Kazuka. 2025. True. So it's all me, baby. All me. Anyway, so, our first card, 10 of Swords reversed. Normally, this card, upright, means painful endings, deep wounds, betrayal, loss, and crisis. However, this card reversed is different. If you what's it cost to get a reading? I remember going last year at your birthday. I don't know. Hold on, wait. I have a really funny idea. Have you guys ever been to a crystal shop? Have you ever been been to a crystal shop before? Have you ever? Then you'll see, like, if you ever have gone to a crystal shop, you'll tend to see little witches just having tarot cards out. So, pay what you want. The readings are free. Sure, yeah. Yeah, so they tend to have, like, tarot people there. Did you say there were $3.99? I'm just a humble Etsy witch. There's a crystal shop crystal. Whoa. Whoopsies. Crystal shop down the road for me for a very while. Despite my tiny city, I love crystal shops. Say shh. Cute girls sometimes get tongue twisted, okay? Anyway. I like crystal shops. There's one that is kind of far from me now that I used to live near. That I really shut the fuck up. So anyway, bippity boppity boo, my wand now makes you forget. Bam! Forget. Anyway, there's a crystal shop that I liked that was in my city that I liked a lot, but they didn't sell real crystals. They just sold colored glass. The other crystal shop I really liked was from my hometown. I can't say what the name is because I'm pretty sure that would dox what my hometown was. But back when I lived in the desert, we had a really fun crystal shop. And I liked it a lot because they had a lot of fairy statues. It was whimsical as hell in there. My mom really liked going there too. So we would go there like all the fucking time as a kid. It was fucking awesome. I loved it. Wait, you lived in the desert? Yeah, I grew up in the desert. I was a desert bunny. Can you get a video family? Both found and blood family? Okay, yeah, sure, Jane, thank you. Okay, oh god, I don't want to start up the queue again though because I'm nervous that I'm gonna, because every time this has happened, we've set up a queue and then I get overwhelmed and it goes on too long. So, remind me after we're done with Kopi. You know what, it's donuts, so actually that's a little easier for me to keep track on. That is easier for me to keep track on. Maybe I'll just do priority donut, but still, that would never happen. Maybe put on screen a list of people who donut. That could work. Okay, hold on. Guys, I never really think this through. I'm just a silly girl who's like, let's be silly today. Let's be silly, let's be a little Etsy witch, yeah? Okay, Tarot. Oh wait, okay, what font? What font are we feeling? Let's do this. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Just a humble, super cute girly pop Etsy witch blessing us with her magic. So, Jen reading, please. I agree. Hey guys, bippity boppity boo. Fuck you, forget. Alright. Tarot. Oh wait. My caps lock is on. Tarot reading. Oh shit. There we go. What? Q? Q takes away my hat? No! List of buns to get a reading from me. Ellipsis. Is this title too long? Is this too long of a title, do you think? Surely it's not. Surely this isn't too long of a title. Surely this isn't too much text. Surely, not long enough, you're right. I could go longer. I won't though, I won't. I'll just have it scroll. Okay, we're doing copy right now, so I don't need to write down copy. But, easy, comma, Dale. Okay. And that's the cue so far. And then I'm just gonna make it scroll because I actually think that's very funny. Even though it's not funny, it's funny to me. And it's my stream. It's just going very slow. Alright, and we'll just add to it. We'll just add to it for people who want a reading, and we'll do. Did you want one? I didn't realize you wanted one. No, I just didn't know you wanted one. I didn't. It didn't say. No. You're fine. I just didn't realize. I just didn't know. Guys, I'm just asking much, please. I'm new here. Wait, everyone else had capital letters. Hold on. Okay, did everyone who donated before, did they want a reading or no? Who is playing with cups? Oh my. Anyway. Did I say heavy up anyone? I'm sorry. Okay. Actually, that scream was me right now. Maybe. Thank you, though. Thank you. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. So dodos get priority, and then once we get through the dodo list, then we will... How does Ryan do this? I don't know. Anyway. So, reverse 10 of swords. Recovery, regeneration, resisting an inevitable end. Again, cards the way tarot works is we're telling a story. You have your question. For Kopi, it is they're, asking about friendship in the future. So the first one, we're going on a little journey. Second, we have the 6 of Wands upright, which is success, public recognition, progress, and self-confidence. Given the context of the question, I'm more leaning on progress and self-confidence, and most likely success. If your question is more leaning on how is friendship going to be, maybe this coming year, maybe in the next couple of months, just friendship in general. And then we end with the Queen of Wands, which is courage, confidence, independence, social butterfly, and determination. Again, I'm leaning more towards confidence, social butterfly, and determination. So, the way it reads is, with the 10 of Swords, maybe something bad had happened before. Maybe friendship has been something that's been hard for you before. It could be, and that's kind of hard for all of us, Friends, especially as we get older, get harder and harder to make. But, with what this reading is telling me, is you are getting out of this sort of rut, in a way. This sort of, friendship dry spot. And you are now... You are getting to the end of this. You're recovering from this sort of loneliness that you might have been feeling, and you are now coming upon a new chapter of your life, which is seen with the 6 of Wands and Queen of Wands, which is success. It's blossoming into a more confident you, and whatever you've been working on, whatever you've been doing to push yourself into this more confident social aspect of yourself is working. You're growing, and maybe you're seeing that already yourself, or maybe you're just getting out of this 10 of Swords sort of mind space where you're recognizing this growth, and you want to find proof of it. But it's definitely getting to the space where you are now fully realizing yourself, and you're becoming a more confident you, especially with the Queen of Wands over here. She's basically saying like, hey, you're doing good. Keep on this path that you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. And you will find yourself feeling more better with yourself. Yeah. That's what the cards tell me. Whoa. Yippee! I hope you enjoyed your reading. Happy birthday once again. Woohoo! Okay. Alright. Okay. Of course! And now for a spell for you. Bippity boppity boo. Good fortune for you. Whoa! Looking into my crystal ball, I see, whoa, a smile on your face. Alright, next we have ED. Tarot reading on family. Was there like a specific question or just like how it's gonna be? You know, I will say, if you want warnings, it's gonna read as negative because it's warnings. Anytime I do readings on myself and I'm like, I want a warning, I then walk away like, why was it so negative? But you know, you can be like just important things, good things, whatever. Who shows whole? Could you imagine? I'm like, oh, I pulled the whole card. Wow. Also let me. Okay, there we go. Okay. Thanks, just a general one on family. Gotcha. Because this is gonna be general, it's gonna be really vague, but I'll do my best. Well, you guys approve. Should I put us in like actually? I think this would be really funny. No, go back. No, not maps. No, fucking images. God, why isn't images the second thing? Why is the images the third thing? Why is shopping and maps for... Anyway, which is funnier? I'm gonna have to close Vtuber Studio if I do... Wait, no, I have an idea. I'm smart. I'm a smart and capable girl. Okay, yeah, we'll do this crystal shop. This looks funny as hell. Okay. Hold on, give me a sec. I'm making a pun. I'm being very funny right now. Don't mind me. My throat is hurting. I'm worried I'm getting sick. Anyway. There we go. Perfect. Fucking perfect. Why is AI first? Don't even get me started. Tarot reading on if you get sick. I don't do health. Never do tarot reading. If you ever meet somebody who does tarot readings and they're like, yeah, I'll tell your health fortune, run the other way. Run. Don't walk. Run. The pookie table in the crystal shop is killing me. It's called culture. Nah, but never. Like, if you're at like a fucking Ren fair, if you're at a Ren fair and they're just like, oh, please and Betty, thank you. I enjoy listening to Casey silly times when she talks real. She's super cute and honest. And very honest. Thank you. Ah, thank you. Thank you. I get really nervous anytime that I get like, you know, serious. Because I know I'm just like a little clown and shit. So anytime it's just like real shit time, I'm like, whatever. So that's really nice to hear. Thank you. Oh, I gotta heart that. Hold on. I don't fuck around when it comes to your guys' futures. Your futures are important to me. They're important. Okay. Gotta kiss him for good luck. But yeah, anyway, if you ever meet somebody who's just like, yeah, I'll read your fortune about health. I'll read your fortune on if you get pregnant or not. Don't trust them. Don't fucking trust them. If you're ever on like fucking TikTok live and you see one of them bitches with a pendulum and they're like, will I get pregnant this year? And they're like, I'll take your fortune. Pendulum, will they get pregnant? Don't trust them. Don't trust them. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Ooh, we got a lot. Damn, what the fuck? This is such an interesting lineup. This is I've never seen a lineup like this. So the way I do tarot. What if I donate? Will I get another reading? Like if you want. The way I do tarot is what's the word? I basically shuffle until cards pop out. I shuffle until about 3 cards come out, but sometimes it's more. It's never less, but sometimes it's more. So I pulled King of Swords, the High Priestess, Queen of Swords, Justice, the Empress, fucking royalty in the house. My goodness, we got nothing but royalty over here. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. That's fucking cool. I don't think I've ever had something like this happen before. They're all upright too. Okay, let me just grab the images. And she's actually second. Let me get who? King of Swords. You know, something really interesting about face cards is they can often reflect a person. So this could really be if like anything I say reminds you of a person that you know in your life or of yourself. You know, that could be it. That's the fun thing about tarot. I don't know. I like to know as little context as possible. We got both swords royalty in this bitch. That's crazy. That's crazy. Both swords royalty. Nuts. Let me put this in the right order. Sorry. Give me a second. Bada 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 boo. My face card always reflects me. It's swag. I pulled it out of the deck. It says, "You're fucking sick as hell, bro." It's of this guy doing a cool sick kickflip. Holy shit. That's fucking awesome. Oh no, I read your future. It says you're gonna get sick. Sick as hell! Oh, let me put these down a little so I'm not covering my face. And then the Empress. What an interesting pull. This is gonna be hard to decipher. Hamna. Alright, so we start. Oh wait, sorry, I forgot to bring the Empress in here. Hold on. Alright, here we go. Regal as hell, yeah, no. Hey, are you royalty? Cause damn. I'm the chosen one. I also don't know how tarot stuff works. My sister used to do it. Did you want a reading? Reading, Fitty? You did donate, so like you would be put on priority if you wanted one. But also, again, please do not feel like you have to get one. These are just for fun. I just like doing these. They're really for fun. This is just fun for me. Want some family lore? No! I like going in with no context. But if you are from royalty, that's crazy as hell. You can tell me after if you so wish, if you feel comfortable to. But one, never feel forced. You know, it's internet shit. But two, when it comes to readings, I prefer to have as little context as possible because, like, I don't know. I feel like sometimes, I don't know, I'm just so used to, I'm like really used to scam artists who take context and then twist it. So then it's just like, ooh, your future is this, you know? So the only context I want is what kind of reading you would like. Everything else, we just let the cards and me try to decipher it. I'm just gonna put it here. Perfecta. Okay. Wow. So let's start. We start King of Swords, mental clarity, intellectual power, authority, and truth. Which is really okay. King of Swords is a symbol of intellectual power and authority that has the courage and intellect to achieve all that he desires. When this card appears in a tarot reading, you are in your power, ruling from a place of authority and respect. There's also like a lot more. The King of Swords encourages you to use your logic and intellect to navigate the path ahead. You need to take a firm and well-researched decisions to stay fair in your dealings with others. You need to be able to take any situation and look at them with total impartialness. You gotta be impartial to stuff. You gotta be balanced. Now, how does this relate to other people? Interesting. Next, we have the High Priestess. Intuition, sacred knowledge, divine feminine. There's a lot of feminine in here. There's a lot of you got a lot of feminine power. A lot of feminine power. Like just off the bat, you have 3 feminine figures. 2 of which also really scream like femininity. Is that how you would say that? Femininity. That's not right. Anyway, it really is leaning on feminine power. Hold on, sorry. I need to check because I know my sister. Oh no! Sorry, I was watching a really funny TikTok right before the stream. Oh my god, hold on, I just gotta. Okay, let me just close TikTok. I was watching a really funny TikTok before streaming. Anyway, it made me cry. It was so funny. It was about a guy eating a sandwich, and then he was like, "I'm trying the sandwich for the very first time." And then when he took a bite, there was a wild fucking hedgehog, and he was just like, "Oh my god, Sandra, look, a hedgehog!" And I thought he was like taken by the flavor. I thought it was just a really good like sandwich, and he started speaking in tongues. No, he was just Scottish, and there was a wild hedgehog. It was wild. I died laughing. I literally started coughing. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Femininity. You have 2 very powerful feminine figures, either in your life or you. But look at my witch dog. I ain't never get my fortune. Tangent Tony over. I'm sorry. Anyway. So, High Priestess, intuition, sacred knowledge, divine feminine, and the subconscious mind. So maybe somebody who's very reliant, like somebody you can rely quite a bit on, or maybe that's somebody that you will be. Maybe this is how you should approach your family. I'm not super sure. This is sort of just a general reading. I don't fucking know, man. And then we have the Queen of Swords, which is independent, unbiased judgment, clear boundaries, and direct communication. And then we have the wild card over here, which is justice, which you would never guess what justice means. Justice, fairness, truth, cause and effect, and the law. And then finally, to round it out, we have the Empress, which is femininity, beauty, nature, nurture, and abundance. So, I'm sorry, I'm really mad at Tangent Tony, because that really is me. That's my Sopranos OC now. Hey, I'm Tangent Tony! I'm sorry. Anyway, oh man. I need to read in deeper to these though, just because I'm very confused. I'm confused on, I guess, like... So, Swords. The King of Swords indicates that you have clarity of mind and can perceive the truth. So this could be you, yourself, or this could be somebody who you see as somebody that you can rely on to be impartial, balanced. Or maybe it's asking you to be a impartial, balanced person. I don't know. Justice is really confusing to me here. Like, I want more cards, but I know that's not. It's just gonna make the riddle harder. So it's up to you to take the lead with providing the objective point of view, making decisions based on impartial judgment. You are well positioned to judge your situation appropriately and identify any limiting behaviors getting in the way. You are also masterful at keeping your emotions in check, while you draw upon your oh my god, I can't talk. Your brain power! Your smart brain power. And mental clarity to assert the truth. You cut straight to the point to get to the heart of the matter for maximum efficiency and impact. While you may worry that you are not being particularly caring or sympathetic with others, this detachment is what you need most right now. But then we have the High Priestess, who is kind of the opposite of that almost. Not like the opposite, she still is, but she's more intuition and a bit on the emotional. It's interesting. The High Priestess is the guardian of subconscious mind and the teacher of sacred knowledge and the hidden mysteries. Sitting at the threshold of consciousness and subconsciousness, the High Priestess has an innate ability to travel between those realms effortlessly. Girl, what? The High Priestess, spiritual alignment, inner illumination, divine knowledge, and wisdom. She shows up in your tarot readings when the veil between you and the underworld is thin. What? Girl, what? Hold on. You're... okay. Now is also the time your heightened intuitive ability and psychic insight. You're developing these skills. I think it's more leaning on... okay, the High Priestess is a symbol that you're being called to embrace your... divine feminine side. Your connection to your intuition, compassion, empathy, and inner wisdom. Minus the divine feminine side, because I don't think... I disregard that a little bit. I do take in the trust in your intuition, compassion, empathy, and inner wisdom. There might be something coming up. Family/found family, blood family, what have you, whatever resonates. Take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't. But I'm wondering if something is coming up where you have to find a balance of both being sort of impartial, leaning more logical, while also having to remember your intuition, empathy, and compassionate side, you know? Like say there's something happens where you have to recognize both sides of a cause and effect. Like let's say, knock on wood, something happens where like there's a family fight and you're split in the middle, you know? And you have to both be compassionate with the person who may be in the wrong while also talking to them about how they may be in the wrong, even if they don't feel like they're in the wrong. I'm just giving like a random ass hypothetical, but like that could be a situation where both the King of Swords and High Priestess go together like that. Queen of Swords. Independent, unbiased judgment, clear boundaries, direct communication. Again, sort of leaning in on that, like, argument sort of thing. It's easier for me to, like, place it with, like, a hypothetical, like, argument, having to choose sides. It's clear something is gonna happen, especially because, like, justice is here. Which justice showing up, the justice card represents justice, fairness, truth, and the law. You're being called to account for your actions and will be judged accordingly. You're going to court. If you have acted in alignment with your higher self and for the greater good of others, you have nothing to worry about. However, if you haven't, you will be called out and made up to own up to your actions. If this has you shaking in your boots, just know that justice card isn't as black and white as some may think. A level of compassion and understanding. Wow! Something really is gonna happen where you have to have a balance of compassion and understanding and a logical view on it. Like, all of these all are kind of saying like the same thing. Something might happen where you just have to approach it. It's really hard. I mean, I don't know for you. For me, it tends to be really hard to approach something that I don't react to 100% emotionally. So I hope that whatever it is, it's like not big, it's not scary. It doesn't give me a scary vibe. I feel like we would have gotten like some worse cards. How do you get on the reading list? Right now, we have priority for those who have donated, but it will be free after we get through priority of donor people. Then it's just gonna be first come, first serve. But yeah. I don't know how long I'll be doing this. I do have a hard cutoff time at like 8:30, so I was really on the nose with this. You're lying! Huh? It fucks me up a lot whenever somebody says that. This isn't the first time I've been told my tarot readings are accurate. This is why I like little to no information. How long have you been into tarot readings? Well, I grew up with them. My mom used to give me tarot readings as a kid, and I really liked them a lot. So I've always liked tarot readings. I've always been around them. But now as an adult, I've been doing tarot readings myself for about 7 years now. About 7 years. I'm still not great at like remembering all of them by heart, but yeah. Were any readings accurate for you before? Like, did she predict you becoming a bunny for a living? Any readings I had from my mom? Not really. Not super, but she had a psychic friend that we would visit, and her readings actually got like really accurate. It was weird. It was crazy. Nico, thank you. Hello, Maya. Can I get a general reading about work? Thank you. Your hat's really adorable. Thank you. That's all that's here is a hat. Thank you, and of course. Nico. I lowered the alerts. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Thank you again. But yeah, anyway, towards the end of this reading, we have the Empress, which again, femininity, beauty. Whoa, sexy. Thank you. Do you mind if I go next? I did it early. Want to go first? I got a dip. Got you. That's fine. I'll do you next. Femininity, beauty, nature, nurture, and abundance. Again, leaning on the feminine side, which is interesting. The Empress signifies a strong connection with our femininity. Femininity translates into many ways: elegance, sensuality, fertility, creative expression, and nurturing. And it's necessary for creating a balance in people. The Empress calls on you to connect with your feminine energy, to create beauty in life. Connect with your senses through taste, touch, smell, and sight. I wonder if it's asking for you to find an outlet of self-expression. Because oftentimes the Empress kind of does lean towards more of an artsy side. So I wonder if something may happen where you are faced with a call for justice. Maybe you are even the judge. you could even be the judge to this. While you have it's asking for you to lean into a balance, to be able to handle something. And maybe part of that balance that you need is to find a way to express yourself in a way that makes you happy. That could be it. It could also be a signifier of abundance. You are surrounded by life's pleasures and luxuries. You have everything that you need to live a comfortable lifestyle. You're in a period of growth in which you have dreamed of is now coming into fruition. That could also be it. When the Empress appears in your tarot readings, take a moment to reflect on the bounty that surrounds you, offer gratitude for what you've created so far, to build and continue to build on this energy to create even more abundance in your life. The Empress also urges you to be grounded with nature. Nature and nurture often go hand in hand. It's important to treat yourself with the same love that you would give to nature. Nurture yourself as well. It's really interesting. I'm wondering if it is... I'm not sure what the Empress could be reflecting here, especially given everything else, but I do feel like it is calling on to you specifically in the sense of finding a way to nurture yourself. Find a way, especially if you are being asked to find a balance between something. It's important not to neglect yourself. It's easy to forget about yourself when it comes to family, but you are also important and part of that family. And you need to remember that you having a balance to help others, you also need to balance the help for yourself and to take care of yourself. But that's my understanding of this reading. I hope it was good. I'm sorry if it didn't make sense. It really stumped me a little bit. But I hope it read. I hope, again, whatever resonates, whatever doesn't. These are for fun. But I do hope everything is okay. Alright, sexy. You just wanted a general reading, right? So general readings are just gonna be how is the next couple of months gonna be for you? For fun and enjoyment. Exactly! So, Rosa, thank you! I like your reading. Excited. I wanted life and romance. Oh gosh, did I misread that? Deal. Done and done. Thank you both, Rosa, and thank you. Second, we have a reading on whether content creation is a good thing for myself to consider. Much love. You got it! Okay. But love life. Easy. I love. Okay. Oh my. Oh my god. Okay. Wow. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. Okay. Well, like... Okay, oh my god. How many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7! So let me just really fast. I'm sorry, I'm trying to go fast because you said that you have somewhere to be, but let me... Also, let me... 6, 7. I hate that I'm quoting it now. Does that mean it's almost a dead meme? Does that mean that it's almost a dead meme? Okay. guys. This is a lot of guys. It's quite a bit of guys. Alright. Give it another week. Sorry, give me a second. I mean, it reads good, but it's definitely it's a doozy. May the trading be fun. Thank you. I think it's pretty fun. I enjoy a good tarot reading. Okay, first we have the moon. Then we have the fool. The moon might be how you're feeling right now. Not to call you out or anything, but I'm just guessing. Then we have the wands. Then we have the hermit. You guys don't want to know how much I get the hermit. Then we have 10 of cups. Yay! That's really good for this kind of reading. Alright, and then we have 6 of torches again. Oh, hey, girl! 6 of wands. Alright, and then we have Princess of Swords, which is the Page of Swords. Again, my deck does read things a little differently, so if you hear me call a card something else, but I put up something else, that's just because it has a different name. Okay. Give me a second while I get up all these cards for you. Bada bada boo! We start with the moon. When the moon hits your eye, like a big pizza pie, that's a Monday. That's a Monday. Then we move to the full. It is cool, it is cute. That's a Monday. That's a Monday. Then we go to the 7 of wands and it's fun. Da-da-da-day. That's a Monday. And then the hermit comes and we're like, oh boy, what? That's a Monday. A Monday. A Monday. I ran out of song, but we have more cards. I ran out of song, but we have more cards. Like 6. We do also have 6, 7 in here. Oh my god. Crazy, guys. Crazy how that works. Okay. Oh my god, we're running out of space. Okay, let me just... Hey guys, we're gonna have to get kind of close. Gonna have to cuddle up a little bit. Gonna have to cuddle up just a little bit, guys. Hey guys. Can we... Oh shit. Okay. Alright, listen. It's not... She's not perfect, but she works. Are those foxes on the moon? It tends to be dogs. But like, it can be, you know, foxes are canine-like. The image of the moon tends to depict 2 dogs in the pool of the moon. So we have the moon reversed, which is release of fear, repressed emotion, and inner confusion. I know you might be like, oh, that sounds bad. Well, hold on. Usually the moon means illusion, fear, anxiety, subconscious, intuition, but this is release of fear, release, repressed emotion, inner confusion. Then we have the Fool, beginnings, innocence, spontaneity, a free spirit. We move then to the 7 of Wands, which is challenge, competition, protection, and preservation. And then we move to the Hermit, which is soul searching, introspection, or, introspective, being alone, inner guidance. Don't take being alone as a bad way, by the way. Oftentimes people think being alone tends to mean that you're gonna be abandoned. No. We'll get to that. But the hermit often means time to take a step back too. Or remember to focus on yourself as well. But again, we'll get to that in a second. Then we get to 10 of Cups, which is divine love, blissful relationships, harmony, and alignment. We then get to 6 of Wands, success, public recognition, progress, and self-confidence. And then we end off with the Page of Swords, which is new idea, curiosity, thirst for knowledge, new ways of communicating. Okay, let's start. So we start with the Moon Reverse, which is release of fear, repressed emotion, and inner confusion. Oftentimes, the Moon Reverse can be that you've been dealing with fears, anxieties, and a lot of negative influences, a lot of negative energies kind of hitting you, but it's coming to an end. It often means you are sort of reaching the end of a struggle. And when it comes to romance, it could be you're reaching an end to maybe anxiety, an end to not feeling. There could be an end to a lot of things, but it usually is like self-doubt, self-sabotage in a way, but that is coming to an end. You may want to even bury these feelings further down, but that would be, again, a path of self-sabotage that you're reaching to the point where you won't have to face that anymore. And though it may feel comfortable to stay in a cycle of I'm not good enough, even as weird as that is to say, because a lot of times we're like, I'm not comfortable with these kinds of feelings. However, if that is something that you've felt your whole life, then that does end up being kind of a comfortable thing. That's your normal. It's important to know that you are reaching a point where it's time for you to make a change. You can make that change. You can grow that self-confidence. And from this reading, it seems like that is what's going to happen as long as you don't ignore it. And from that helps you blossom into more relationships. It's interesting how a lot of this is part of self-reflection. We then move to the Fool. The Fool is beginnings, innocence, spontaneity, free spirit. It means trying new things even if it seems scary. The Fool card is fun because the Fool doesn't care where they're going. Again, you hear the Fool and you think probably negatively, oh, they're a fool. No, they aren't burdened by the same things that we care for so deeply. They're free. They may be a fool, but they're free. And I think that's the most important thing from the Fool. The Fool is the zero card of the major arcana because they go on the journey. The entirety of the major arcana in tarot is the Fool's journey. It is them going to all these other cards and receiving different lessons, receiving their wisdom, and becoming a wholehearted person, becoming whole. Which is why they end as the World. So for the Fool to show up in a romance reading means that there's a new path for you that you get to. It's scary. It's scary to go on this path. It's scary to go on, and you may end up hurt sometimes, but those scars are lessons. And sure, it hurts for the moment, but it becomes a memory of something that makes you more whole. So then we move on to the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is challenge, competition, protection, preservation. And what's really interesting, oh no, did I say? What? Hold on, wait. Oh, no, never mind. It's kind of interesting. The Seven of Wands appeared here before the Six of Wands, because they kind of go together. Because usually the Seven of Wands is you're in a position of being challenged by others who want to take your place. You have worked hard to get where you are, But now some people may want that, and you have to be prepared to fight for that. Not in like a bad way, but you know, it's standing your ground. So maybe there are relationships that make you feel like you are second. Maybe it is something in the sense of you feel not, how do I put this? I'm sorry, I'm struggling to find words. But mainly, it is, though it's like a fight you have to stand your ground with, it's to protect yourself. So when it comes to a relationship, it could be remembering your own needs without not being like used, but without putting yourself second. Maybe you're somebody who loves with your whole heart. Maybe you wear your heart on your sleeve, and oftentimes that can lead to being hurt. So while I still believe that it's good to live life with your heart on your sleeve, because I do the same thing, it is also important to remember to protect your heart at the same time. So even if that love feels so good, it's important to know that you need to be there for yourself as well. Because though a partnership means that you two are in it together, you are also the only person. At the end of the day, you are the only person that you can fully 100,000% rely on, you know? Not to say that people are unreliable, but sometimes you are the only person who can come to bat for you in certain situations. So, make sure that you're there to bat for yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Don't put yourself second to anything, even if that is love, even if that is something you really want. And that kind of is backed up with the hermit, who is soul-searching, introspection, being alone and inner guidance. It's in that aloneness. The hermit calls on you to be there for yourself, to take care of yourself. Oftentimes when I've gotten the hermit, it is hold on. Sorry. It is a pivotal point in your life where you're considering a new direction, and it's asking you to take a step back, take a breather, and to really think through if this is good for you. If it is, awesome. But to always put you in the position of, is this alright for me? It's to take care of yourself. I want to make a bad joke, but I won't. Tarot card reading streams are so rough for me because sometimes I want to be silly, but I don't want to be because it feels inappropriate. But it's the card that really calls for you to remember. It's the keep yourself safe card. You gotta keep yourself safe, you know? Because no one can keep you safe for you. You gotta keep yourself safe. No, but it's to remember what's important to you. Don't be blinded by desire. Just remember that you are for you. You know, you are the only person that can, at the end of the day, protect yourself. And then we move to the Ten of Cups, which is one of my favorite cards. Cups is a lot about emotion. It's about your emotion, it reflects your emotions. So all the cards have different reflections. Major Arcana is a little different, but all the side Arcana, so like the Wands, the Cups, the Pentacles, and the Swords. Cups represent your emotional, Swords represents your mental, Pentacles represents finance, and Wands represents career, but that's also like kind of loosely. But anyway, for Cups to be showing up here with a romance reading, they usually go hand in hand. So I'm really happy we got some Cups showing up. I wouldn't say the Wands that have shown up like directly mean career. It's like a little fun thing. Anyway, Ten of Cups. It's like, fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yes. Divine love, blissful relationships, harmony, alignment. It's a fuck yeah, we did it. It is. The Ten of Cups embodies happiness, joy, emotional content, and mostly in your relationships. It could be family, but you know, for this, it's gonna be relationships. You've created an abundance of love and happiness in your life, and now you get to share this love with others, expanding your heart even more. This card often appears when you're surrounded by loved ones with whom share a powerful and deep connection with. You appreciate and support one another, and together you help each other live your best lives. It brings so much joy to see others that you love and ones that you succeed together. It's basically, fuck yeah, dude. You are gonna reach this kind of love. And then we move on to the Six of Wands, which, again, is success, public recognition, progress, and self-confidence, which is great to happen together. It's sort of like becoming a wholer person. It's feeling it, and it's still progress. You know, nobody's ever done growing. We grow and grow and grow, and then we die. But for this period, it's a point of growth that's good. It's fulfilling. You're living, and that's something that is always important. And then, of course, we end with the Page of Swords, which is new ideas, curiosity, a thirst for knowledge, and new ways of communicating. The Page of Swords is full of energy, passion, and enthusiasm. When this card shows up in a tarot reading, you're bursting with new ideas and plans for the future. Maybe you meet somebody who you feel like you could really settle down with, which is amazing. You may be excited about starting a new project, pursuing a new approach, or learning something new, finding someone new in your life. You have so much energy that you feel as though you could do almost anything. And you can! The challenge, however, is whether you can keep this up. As all pages, the beginning always looks promising, but you need something else to follow through to keep up with the pace. That is the important part. The page of anything. All pages are like puppy love. It's infatuation. The world is your oyster. There's so much that you can do, but you need to pace yourself. You don't want to rush into something and use up all your energy. Balance is something that's very important, and it's also important to know your limits. But also enjoy the honeymoon phase. Enjoy the puppy love phase. Enjoy the feeling that you feel. But keep in mind, keep yourself grounded. Keep yourself safe and keep yourself grounded. But that's my interpretation. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and take it with a grain of salt. Tarot is just for fun. That's how I understood it. I like you, Tarot. Tell me what to do. If you want a reading, right now, people who donate are getting priority. And after we get through all the donos, we then will do free tarot readings. I'm a bit on a time crunch. But, yeah. Alrighty. And thank you again, Sexy. I hope it was good. Yeah. Okay, ready? Oh, no. It is your turn. General reading. Okay. Also, good night, Junior. Tarot reminds me of keep talking and nobody explodes. Interesting. Nice outfit. Thank you. It's my Halloween outfit. I'm a little itsy witch. Wah. I'll put a spell on you, and now you're mine. Bada woo. Bada you. 7 was a crazy amount of cards to pop out for that. The deck had a lot and wanted to say. The spell's working. It is. Actually, I'm the witch that turns you bald. Bippity boppity boo! No more hair for you! With a wave of my magical wand, you're now bald! Wah! Okay. 2. And again, the way these tarot readings work is that I just shuffle the deck until at least 3 cards come out. Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less. And the cue for people is above me right now. Thank you, sexy. Have a good day. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. Wah, 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 wah. Oh, alright, we have 4 cards. This is a general reading. Ooh. Lot of cups. Lot of cups. Seven of Wands is really liking to be active today. Where are you? You're here. Just bring you back up. It's a little easier. Maybe at the end here. We have any other repeat offenders? No. No, we do not. Okay, just get these guys. Get out of here. Get out of here. There we go. Okay, we have the 7 of Cups. We have the 5 of Cups. No, that's 4. And then we have the 2 of Pentacles. And then we have the 7 of Wands. So this is reading a lot like a warning for the rest of the year, to my understanding. At least that's how I'm interpreting this. It's definitely reading to me more like a, hey, heads up. Look out for this, especially if this feels like something you tend to do. But again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And grain of salt, of course. I hope your palm is open for a lot of grains. Wait. There we go. I love Halloween, me too! It's a fun time of year. Okay, you know what I need? I need a little black cat with me real fast. I don't really have a black cat though, but you know what I do have? I do have a little sweetie bun. Which sweetie bun do I put on here? Well, I can put my favorite. Hold on. Oops. Don't mind me, I'm just adding to my witch's brew. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Alright, we first start with the 7 of Cups, upright. Opportunities, choices, wishful thinking, and illusion. We then move to the 5 of Cups reverse, personal setbacks, self-forgiveness, and moving on. We then move to the 2 of Pentacles, overcommitted, disorganized, reprioritizing. And then we have 7 of Wands reverse, exhaustion, overwhelmed, giving up. Now I know that seems really bad. The last 2 definitely seem like warnings. Almost like, well, honestly, these 3, it feels a lot like a warning of maybe overcommitting yourself to the point of burning out. So to look out for that kind of pattern, especially if that's a pattern you've had before. And trust me, girly, I relate. I have that pattern a lot. I often overcommit myself and then burn out. It can be really hard, but as a general reading, that's what it's giving me of like a hey, if this is something you tend to do, or if this is a pattern that you've had before, to definitely be cautious of it. Because you could be kind of repeating that kind of pattern right now. Or in the future, you know. But we start with the Seven of Cups. Opportunities, choices, wishful thinking. It's the Dreamer Cup. It's new opportunities that are coming to you. You may have options and opportunities from which you can choose, but be careful. You're prone to unrealistic ideals. You're a dreamer. You're somebody who you daydream, you fantasize. It builds up to be so much, and that's beautiful. I think that's a beautiful way of living, you know. An opportunity with promises of an opportunity that promises so much may sound appealing, but as you look deeper into what is offered, you may realize it's not everything it's cracked up to be. Your ego may pull you into a specific direction, but it's important that you check with yourself first. Evaluate your options and dig below the surface to discover what's involved with each choice. It's sort of the card that is, wow, dreaming is so beautiful. Wow, everything before you can seem so wonderful. Just like this guy who's looking at all these wonderful things in these cups. And he's like, wow, I can have a cup with a bunch of grapes. I can have a cup with a lady in it. Whoa, I can have a cup with a snake. Then, you know, maybe he's like, I don't want the cup with the snake because snakes are scary. But then inside, below the snake, could be like a bunch of gummy worms or something. And gummy worms is his favorite treat. So it's very much, you might find yourself in a position where more choices are before you. One opportunity may seem better than it tells you it is. The Seven of Cups can also be a sign of wishful thinking and projecting into the future of what you'd like to create, rather than taking action in the present to make it happen. For example, you may wish to be fitter, have a healthy bod, have that body yaddy yaddy, until it's time to exercise. And then you're like, well, I don't really want to exercise. I just want to be fit. But you gotta put in the work for that. Or you might wish for a successful business fueled by passive income, but you're not ready or willing to put in the hard work for that. You spend most of your time wishing, but not wanting to achieve the work. And it's time to break out of that. You can also find that you might be daydreaming too much and having a harder time grounding yourself in reality. This is a card that says, while it's good to do that, it's also important to put in the efforts, make it happen. You have the ability to do it. It's time to put your feet in front of you and start running, even if it starts with a walk. It may be hard at the start, but it gets easier. It always gets easier. The hard part is staying committed to it, but it gets easier. We then move to the Five of Cups. I call the Five of Cups the spilt milk card. The Five of Cups, image-wise, it's upside down, which reflects something different, but image-wise, parts of this are scarily accurate, just like last year. I'm sorry. But, so, Five of Cups I call the spilled milk card. It's hard to focus on what you have when something disappointing happens. Like for this guy, 3 of his cups spilt, and he's like, oh man, my milk spilt. But he has 2 full cups right behind him. But he's too focused on the spilt milk to realize he still has milk behind him. It being reversed is different. Reversed, it can mean personal setbacks, self-forgiveness, and moving on. It's realizing, yeah, I spilt my milk. But I can get more milk. I still have these 2 cups of milk. If I really wanted 5 cups of milk, I can just go to the store and get some more. So, the 5 of Cups suggests that you've recently suffered a personal setback or disappointment. You may worry that you're a failure and you don't want to let others know that you've taken the wrong path, or you may not be ready to admit it to others or yourself. And you are choosing to keep your feelings to yourself instead. However, now might be the time to open up. People around you may not even know that you're in pain. You're afraid to ask for help or to talk to someone you trust, but you'll find that if you do, it will lessen that emotional pain. You could find that sharing your feelings with others could help you overcome this temporary setback. It's really easy to be blinded by what could be a small failure. It's really easy to see something and think it's the end of the world, even when it's not. But those feelings are still real, but they shouldn't be harbored alone. It's okay to rely on others for help. It's okay, even if that help is just venting and talking to someone. If you feel guilty or ashamed about what happened, blaming yourself for the mistakes you made won't help. The 5 of Cups encourages you to forgive yourself and to move forward. Know that you did the best you could. This may be the perfect opportunity for you to practice forgiveness. It's easy to be mad at yourself. It's hard to forgive yourself. Hell, I feel like it's easier to forgive others than forgiving yourself. And that might just be a me thing, but it can be very difficult. But it's important for you to still approach yourself like how you would approach others. Treat yourself with the kindness that you treat others with. Give yourself the break you deserve. If you fucked up, that's okay. That's what life is full of. Life is filled with mistakes. Don't hold it against yourself for making one. If everyone was perfect, if every pork chop were perfect, we wouldn't have hot dogs. But it's true, you know? If everyone didn't make a mistake, life would be miserable. We need these mistakes. They form us into better people. They help us develop to be more and more. Much like the fool, living life with your heart on your sleeve, it comes with risks. And you may walk away with some scars, but those scars are lessons. They're lessons and reminders, and they make you a more fulfilled person. So don't deny yourself that fulfillment. I'm a crying tear. We then have the 2 of Pentacles, which I'm definitely seeing as a warning, overcommitment, disorganization. It seems very much like you might be put into a position where you have to handle a lot. You're kind of like a guy who balances plates. You know, the guy who has the spinning plates and he's balancing them? And it's really stressful. You're like, how can he hold all those plates? That might be how you feel, where you have a lot going on. The 2 of Pentacles, reverse, warns you that you're overcommitted and at times struggling to maintain your overloaded schedule or to stay on top of things. Others might not see it yet, but the stress is getting to you. You may even catch yourself dropping the ball a couple of times. Follow this card's lesson. Get organized. Take a step back if you need. You may need to bring more structure to your responsibilities through budgets, to-do lists, planning forward, what have you. But you also may have to turn down opportunities that no longer align with your goals. It's okay to take a step back. Even if somebody tries to make you feel like you are a disappointment for that, you're not. You're overwhelmed. You need to take yourself seriously. Again, you are the only person who can be up to bat for you. So give yourself the kindness of remembering what you can handle. Even if you feel like you can handle all these responsibilities, if you're finding yourself struggling and maybe this isn't even a warning thing, like in the future, you might be pushed onto more and more things and you might feel overwhelmed. It's important to take that step back, take a breather, and realize, I can't handle all of this. I can't be signed up to all of this. I need somebody else to help with this. I can't handle this alone. And that's okay. That's not failing. It's not failing. It's being human. And then we have Seven of Wands reverse, which again I'm reading as a warning of exhaustion, giving up, being overwhelmed. I'm definitely seeing both the pentacles and the wands together in the sense of you got a lot going on, and if you don't take time to take that breather, if you don't take time to be kind to yourself, and if you continue to overwhelm yourself, you're gonna burn out. You're gonna burn out. You can't continuously burn the same candle without the glass shattering. You need to remember that you are just one person. One person can't save the world, you know? Even Superman needs help. That's why he has the Justice League, dog. But it's you need to be able to recognize that if you continue to overwhelm yourself, you won't have any more energy to put into anything, and you might end up being faced with having to give up a lot just to continue to live. So I'm reading these as more of a warning of... Wait, hold on, I'm reading... Let's see with me. I'm reading this one and these two going together. Very much a warning on if you don't take time to lessen your load, you may end up feeling so overwhelmed that you have to give up on something that you really enjoy doing. But yeah, that's how I interpreted it. Wow. I hope that was a good reading. Thank you again. Wow. Maybe you're next. True grinder here. The grind set's real, baby. The grind set's real. Very interesting stuff. Again, take what you feel resonates. Leave what doesn't. I'll keep repeating that. Sorry if it gets annoying. Baby, you're next. What kind of reading did you want again? If you are still here. Oh! Like to listen, thank you! Is it okay to just ask for advice? I don't need a reading. I like to keep the future a mystery. Nice. But if you have words of wisdom or something you might help with imposter syndrome, that would be great. I can. Because I struggle with that a lot too. I struggle a lot with imposter syndrome. It's hard. It's hard. Let me drink water. I'm happy to give advice, but I do want to, of course, disclaimer, I'm just a girl, you know. I'm not a professional. I'm not like a therapist, so I can only give life experience, kind of like what I've lived through, but I always encourage that if you feel like you need it, please seek professional help as well, you know? Because that is, at the end of the day, people who are specialized for that. However, from personal struggles, I get it, it's hard. Imposter syndrome is something that's really hard to deal with. It's hard to feel confident in yourself. It's hard to feel... It's hard to even feel like you deserve things. I can't say I have the lucky ticket that knows exactly how to get rid of it. Because that little voice that always says that you don't deserve the things that you get, I don't know if it goes away. it does get quieter. I feel like something that really helped me was putting myself in positions that normally I wouldn't put myself into, such as streaming. Something I always dreamed of doing, but for a long time, I didn't think I would be good at. I just thought I was a weird girl, you know? I thought I was a weird girl who was too quiet, too boring, didn't have enough to talk about. But it does change, you know? Surrounding myself with people who genuinely love and care for me, finding my found family really helped. It's... Growing up, I didn't have that. Growing up, I was in a position where Sorry, this is so fucking real for a Halloween stream. I'm so sorry. But... Growing up, I definitely tended to feel more that I tended to listen to that little negative voice in the head growing up, and I was surrounded by people that sort of peddled what that voice would say, you know? I can't fault everyone for that, because a lot of times we were just fucking kids, so it's like, can't really fault them, they were also children, you know? But for the adults in my life, it's a different story. But now, as an adult, I do find that surrounding yourself with people who genuinely love you and care about you does help. I'm definitely the type that needs an outside reminder that you are deserving of the life that you live. At least the positive parts, you know? You are deserving of the positive parts. You aren't somebody who just got lucky. You aren't somebody who just... You're not somebody who's stealing that for somebody else. It's hard to believe that. It really is. It's really hard to believe that, but it's true. This is gonna sound really silly. I've also found that affirmations do help. I know. Trust me, I know. I was the biggest hater on affirmations for the longest time. I'm like, telling myself, looking in the mirror and telling myself that things are gonna be okay. That's a big lie. It's a lot of malarkey. But at some point, even if you don't believe it at first, because again, trust me when I say I did not believe it. ASMR affirmations, if you guys want that, I'm happy to do that, because they have helped me. But affirmations do really help. It does help to just take a moment, take a beat, and look at yourself and say that even if you don't believe it at first, say the things that you feel you don't deserve, you do deserve. And at some point, that self-doubt starts to get quieter. Again, I don't know if it ever really goes away. That's why seeking professional help is the most important that you can do, but I don't know if it ever goes fully away. It just gets quiet. It's never fully gone, but you can get stronger than it. It takes time, it takes hard work, and you need a lot of reminders. But make sure you surround yourself with people who don't make you feel bad for needing those reminders. You're so hard with Cerenity puts you to sleep. La booga booga booga. But yeah. Okay, let me scroll. Shit, I'm not sure. I know Mimi wanted a reading. I just can't remember what kind. I don't think they're at the computer right now, which is super fine. Or their phone. Who knows what you put me on. So I'll just do a general reading. And if I fucked up, I'm sorry. If that was not what you wanted, I'm very, 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 very sorry. Look in the mirror and tell myself I'm awesome. Got it, boss. Legit? Legit do that. Tell yourself how amazing you are. You can start off small and just say you're awesome, but build up to how you're awesome. I can even help with that. I think you guys are really, really awesome for a lot of reasons. The biggest one, of course, is that you guys choose to come online and treat a random stranger with kindness. You choose to come online and go up to a fucking anime girl and treat her with kindness. That's not something a lot of people can say. It's so much easier to be mean to somebody. You guys do have the benefit of anonymity, and you still choose kindness when you have anonymity. That's important to realize. Not a lot of people can do that, and you do. That's something amazing that you do. And you should be proud of that. You should be proud of yourself for that. Remind yourself that. I've always liked cute anime girls. Nobody can stop me. That's another reason why you're amazing. You know what makes you happy. You're proud of what makes you happy. You don't feel... Maybe you do sometimes, but you don't feel like you need to shy away from it. Also, Fitty, I didn't get a chance to say thank you, but thank you for becoming a member. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Wherever you are, here's your reading. It's like a car, except it's not a car. It is just a bunch of cards to say what the next couple of months to next year could be for you. I hope you enjoy it. I hope it's good. You know you're probably gonna have to go back to the VOD, but that's okay. It's here forever. Okay. Oh, exactly 3 cards. Whoa, the Emperor. Oh, we have the card for the reason why I can't, even if I did have the hand cam working. So, the star card for me, has boobs. Boobs out for the star card. But we have the star, the Emperor, and the 3 of Pentacles. Alright, also let me update this. Okay, sweet, we're getting through the queue. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 after this reading. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, we have the star. I should be fine with showing this card. What is up with the star card showing naked ladies? Man. Okay, I don't know if I actually can show this card. Even with, like, the Sensei minimalistic deck that I've been showing. I don't... Serious deck's kind of pervy? No! It's just very artistic. It's not pervy. It's not pervy. It's not pervy. It's not pervy. Maybe you're pervy for thinking that a woman's nipples is sexual. A man can be out with his nipples up, but a second it's boobs? I was gonna crash out because the rivers, there's radios of saying I'll come back for my introduction. I say that's see. Huh? Wait, what the? You're fine. You weren't upsetting me. It's your fortune right now. Hey yo, don't worry. But also, if you just want to go, that's totally fine. That's totally okay. Never feel pressure. I tell you guys when you're doing something that upsets me, you know? I tell you guys. I may like gentle parent it, but I'm still honest whenever I'm like, hey guys, stop that, don't do that. You're totally fine, don't worry. Like legit, you're fine. But anyway, it's your reading. I can't show the star card though, because I'm worried it's a little too sus. So, we gotta just pretend. We just gotta pretend a little bit. No, you're so fine. You're fortune. There's a card. I have to go to bed. Please still do my fortune. I'll check the VOD. Much love. Work soon. I'm sorry. Good night, hello. Sweet dreams. Thank you so much for hanging out on this All Hallows Eve. Good night. MS Brain Substitute. Okay. Hold on. I gotta draw it with my mouse because I turned off my tablet. Because my tablet was set up where I was planning on doing the ham cam. It was a whole thing. Hold on. So I gotta draw it with my mouse. Give me a second. Okay. Oh, why is it yellow? Okay, so we have... I remember why it's yellow. I was drawing triple baka. Okay, so we have the star in the background, and it's super awesome and cool. And it's like, wow! Bish, 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 wish, wish, wish. Wow! And then we have a cute lady. And her boobies are out, but I'm not drawing the boobies. And she's like, yay! Yay, woohoo, woohoo! Yay! And she has 2 cups. And she's pouring the cups out. She's pouring one out for the homies. And she's by a beautiful, beautiful river. Or pond, depending. But yeah, she's like, wow. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Let me just... There we go. Okay. I like the star a lot. It's one of my favorite cards. Okay. Alright. Okay, let me just grab this. Let me just grab... Alright, so here's your card. Is this your card? Is this your card? It is. It is your card. Okay, then we have the Emperor. The Emperor I can show. I'm mad this Emperor doesn't show my favorite part of the Emperor. Which is, in the deck that I use, he's shielding a little lamb. The Emperor's shield is a very important part to his lore, I guess you would put it. And like the fool's journey that the fool goes on. The Emperor shielding the lamb is a really important part to it. Because the Emperor, while is authority, establishment, structure, and a father figure, a lot of times people see the father figure type as stern, as a pillar of almost like intimidation. But with him shielding the lamb, it is the father figure in the sense of nurturing, of care, of compassion that oftentimes people tend to ignore. So I'm a little mad this one doesn't show that. So we're gonna have to play pretend again, but that's fine. And then 3 of Pentacles. So this is a general reading. Is that the gallons? Guys, she found them! Yay! So, the star. All of them are upright, by the way. How compassion! I like to be harsh on myself. No! What did I just say? I know it might feel comfortable if this is a state you've been in for a long time, but it's okay to push yourself out of that comfortable self-deprecation. It's hard to learn to love yourself, but you have to. It's the first step of making it feel more natural when others love you as well. Anyway, it's hard. It's hard. Trust me, I know it's hard. So we start with the star, as I beautifully depicted. The star is hope, faith, purpose, renewal, spirituality. Definitely leaning on the hope. I think for this general reading, if we're taking it for either the rest of this year or the start of next year, it's a hopeful year. I think it's hard. It's hard. Hope can tend to be difficult, but it's good. The star follows the tower card. The tower tends to be a card of endings. The tower is very difficult because the tower is the worst card in the entire tarot deck, in my opinion, and I just hope and pray. Anytime I do these streams, I get so stressed we're gonna pull the tower because it's not a great card, and I hate giving bad news. But anyway, it's not like the worst, but it's definitely hard when you're going through it. But after the tower comes the star. So, it comes as a welcome. After a period of destruction and turmoil, you may have endured challenges and have stripped yourself bare of any limiting beliefs. You may have endured challenges, and you may have broken yourself down to the smallest you can be. But it's now time to realize your core essence, who you are beneath all the layers. No matter what life throws at you, you can always bounce back. You can always return whatever is tossed at you with love. You hold a new sense of self, a new appreciation for the core of your being. And maybe this is something that you need to strive for. Maybe you've just gone through a tower situation. Maybe you feel like you've lost so much. But it's through self-reflection that you can rebuild and grow. And that's what the star mainly is. It's a card of rebuilding. It's a card of yes, it's hope and faith. It is hoping. It's hoping things get better. And sometimes people can say that's delusion. But I say to that, you'd probably not even believe tarot, so you know why you're here. The star brings a renewed hope and faith, and a sense that you are truly striving to be what you really want. You are entering a peaceful, loving phase in your life, filled with calm energy and mental stability, and more in-depth understanding of both yourself and others around you. This is a time of significant personal growth and development, as you're now ready to receive the love that you've given to others. Next, we move to the Emperor, which again, I kinda gave the gist of, which is authority, establishment, structure, father figure. As the father figure of the tarot deck, the Emperor suggests that you might be adopting into a father role. Maybe not literally, but you can be somebody who's providing for others, protecting or defending your loved ones. You may be the breadwinner or the rock for those who rely on you for stability. You could be entering into a phase where you find yourself being dependent on for others. And that might seem scary at first. That might seem like a lot of responsibility, but it's something that almost comes naturally. You can also see yourself kind of being seen as a leader. It's interesting that it comes with the star, because it's almost like you're rebuilding yourself to be in this role. It's almost like you've gone through like a caterpillar chrysalis, you know? So the star is in your chrysalis phase, and then as a butterfly, you find yourself being the one people depend on more, which maybe before you might have been the one to depend on others, but now you are in a leadership role that comes comfortably. And then we move to the Three of Pentacles: teamwork, collaboration, learning, implementation. It's a phase in your life where you're surrounded by people. So it's hard because the cards don't have the same art, so I'll be describing this art. The stonemen couldn't build the cathedral without help of the architects. You can't build something without others. Also, hi Gail! Hello! And hi Sid! Hello! you can't handle things on your own. So it's interesting. It's while you are in this leadership role, while you're in this role of being the dependable one, you also maybe either relearn or learn how to depend on others again in a collaborative effort where the roles aren't exactly... I feel like with other ways, it could be seen as you taking on all the work, or maybe you passenger princessing, but now it's all equal footing. You're all putting in the same effort together. The Three of Pentacles represents the value of different ideas, levels of expertise, and collaboration. It's the collaboration card. It's working together for a similar goal. It's not a bad one though. It's not like collaboration. Is this maybe it's yeah. But it's interesting. It's really interesting. It's again to go off of that like caterpillar butterfly thing. You're now a butterfly who is reaching with other butterflies, and you're fluttering together. You're working for something similar. And I think that's something beautiful, you know? You are... Maybe you relearn how to be collaborative, or maybe it's just a new feeling altogether. But it's... At least the way I read it, it's good. You learn from others too. I mean, I don't think we ever stop learning, but... Again, you become more fulfilled. Again, like... I feel like collaboration is so important. Friendships and relationships blossom from it. You get closer to so many people. You work hard together, and then you get to be proud of the finished result, whatever it could be. So that's the understanding I got for this reading. I hope, again, I know I'm gonna keep saying this. Whatever resonates, resonates. Whatever doesn't. Kind of miracle, the miracle collaboration. Same as the last year's trust. I hope it can be rebuilt, you know? Just from the cards alone, I feel like it can be. But what's important is that you put the effort into it. I'm sorry that you've gone through painful times. But I do feel like if you put in the effort, and if you want something like this, I think you can achieve it. I really do. Not much to life without others? I agree and disagree. I think it's important to have other people in your life. But I think it's also important when you need to hermit, you gotta hermit. I've gone through quite a few hermit phases of my own, so I understand it. It's hard to relearn to trust people. I'll take one for work. I got a few ideas of what to do for it. Okay, work reading. You got it, Wes. But yeah, I love you guys. I'm really sorry. I'm sorry these tarot streams end up never really being funny. That's why I made a funny background and shit. I'm sorry they end up not being very funny and always end up kind of being a little serious. I wish I could give silly readings. Oh man, but thank you guys for putting up with this kind of more serious-ish, I don't know. But I hope you guys are having fun nonetheless, you know? I really hope so. I like these streams. The seriousness doesn't distract from the enjoyment of watching you. I'm glad. I get really nervous. I'm really used to being a clown, so it's really hard to, you know, not pull out the slide whistle and make silly jokes every 2 seconds. I'm feeling entertained. I'm glad. I worry. Because I know some people, they come to streams because they're like, I want escapism. I want, haha, silly, funny dick joke. And I'm like, well, you get that almost all the time. But I have a really hard time being silly when it comes to tarot. You never need to wait for us. I always wait for you guys. That's just who I am. Work. Career. Serious clown. No! My nightmare. Just because every moment with fun isn't a laugh doesn't mean I don't enjoy it. I'm glad. That's really relieving to hear. Remember what I said about the whole imposter syndrome, about how I still have it? Yeah, this is it. But again, sometimes you need just affirmations from others to help. Right, we have one. A tool. What do the cards want to say today? What do the cards want to say about Westway? What do you want to say? What do you want to say? What do you want to say? Woo, woo, woo. What do you want to say? Do, what do you say to me? Pull out one more card at least. Whoa! Ooh, she flipped. Ah! Okay. Another 3-card read. Alright. Sorry, I didn't realize I muted. Okay. 4 of wands. 4 of wands. And then we have the 6 of cups. 6 of cups. So the 6 of cups. So many cups. This is really fun. And then we have a really interesting one. Then we have the swords. 5 of swords. Definitely a warning. Also, I'm so sorry, but can I go pee really fast? I'm sorry, I drank a lot of water. I'll be right back. I'm obsessed. No. Wait, look at me, Huh? Okay, I'm out of here. What was I saying? Go on, get. It's been waiting. Goodbye. 10 strokes cigarettes, and now it's scary. Happy. I love you all so very much. Everybody shut the fuck up. How wiener is it? No one. Go on, everybody shut the fuck up. Dude, I want to kiss your lips or something. I don't know. What do the birds sing when the sky wakes up? One head and slide whistle. Okay, I'm going to write your mouth. No. You don't know the dangers. Now I'm scared. Hold on. I'm obsessed. No. Wait, look at me, Woogly. Huh? Okay, I'm out of here. What was I saying? Go on, get. It's been waiting. Goodbye. 10 strokes cigarettes, and now it's scary. Happy. I love you all so very much. Everybody shut the fuck up. How wiener is it? No one. Go on, everybody shut the fuck up. Dude, I want to kiss your lips or something. I don't know. What do the birds sing when the sky wakes up? One head and slide whistle. Okay, I'm going to write your mouth. No. You don't know the dangers. Now I'm scared. Hold on. Okay. So remember when I said I had a hard cutoff time at 8:30? It's okay. Alright. For those who donated though, oh shit, hold on. Sorry, my sister is picking me up because I'm spending Halloween with her. Oh shit, okay. She's already on her way. I still have a little bit left to pack. Okay. But, so, for those who've already paid, what time is it right now? 8:23. Alright, so, here's the skinny. People paid, and I'm not gonna say no to those who have paid. I have it written up here, and I also have, thankfully, the StreamElements to keep me in check. So, what we will do, on the, on the 5th, 6th, 7th, or 8th, one of those days, probably the 5th, we'll just do a second one of these to finish up those who have paid. Any more that are left, you know, and if more people want them, I'll just let that happen. That's fine. I won't have a time limit that day. I just have a time limit today. I'm so sorry. But we will just either VM responses to comments on the... Yeah, but not everyone's gonna comment, and I only have 30 seconds for those. I only have 30 seconds for voice message responses on YouTube. While it is a good idea, I do think what is better is just to do a second stream of this. So that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna do a second stream. We're just gonna do a part 2. It's fine. We're just gonna do a part 2. I'm sorry it has to happen after Halloween, but I'm not gonna cuck you guys out of your reading. You know, we'll just do a part 2. I'll set up the stream when I get back on the 2nd. And again, you know, I'll let people who want more readings, you know, we'll work on it that way. I'm sorry to say, like, hey, come back later. And if it's easier, if it's better to do it, like, on the same day, so to do it, I might not be able to do it on the 6th, but I can do it on the 7th. I can definitely do it on the 7th. So, we'll have a part 2. We'll just have a part 2 for the day. That's fine. Hell, maybe I'll even get the hand cam working that day. If I have to rearrange everything, I have to rearrange everything. I can at least have a couple of days to do it. But yeah, that is most likely what we'll have to do. I'm so sorry. Let me get through West's reading really fast, and then I have to go. I'm so sorry. Today's an all year thing, so no worries. Exactly. And for those who do want their readings, you know, that gives you a little extra time to sit on it. And I mean, for those who are members, I can always just do the reading in the Discord member chat. That's pretty easy for me. Because I have 20 minutes to yap on those, for those voice messages. But for non-members, I'm not gonna say that you don't get to have the same privilege, because again, tarot is for everyone. So we'll just do this again another day. I'm so sorry. No, you can do it later. Don't rush. Are you sure? Because I have everything pulled up. I'm just not gonna pull up the cards to show it on stream. I can at least give the base of it and then do a more in-depth version later, if that is comfortable. The base version, you have 4 of Wands, celebration, joy, harmony, relaxation, homecoming, which is more like a full retrospective. Your next card is 6 of Cups, revisiting the past, childhood memories, innocence, joy, which is really interesting when it comes to work. I'm wondering if that is like something you see as like whatever work project it could be, is something that's fulfilling to both yourself now in your current and your childhood self. Your child self. I'm a very strong believer of we never stop growing, and 2, we still have our inner childs within us, and they should never be neglected. If you do something that makes your inner child happy, that's great. Blah, 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 blah. Sorry, okay, hold on. Let me rewrite this really fast, so that way I redo your reading a little bit more deeper. Hi, Marlon! Hello! Buddy got a rush. I even took a picture of it, so that way I remember the cards. But the final card is a warning card, which is conflict, disagreements, competition, defeat, winning at all costs. Don't get lost in the fight. Whatever this project is, don't get lost in the sauce about it. Be strategic with it. Don't get blinded from the fight alone. Continue to work towards it, but remember what you're working towards. And not... It's easy to think of people as your enemy or competition, but to remember that rivals can also be collaborators. But I will give a more in-depth reading whichever day I pick. I'll probably put a vote. I'll probably put a vote on like a YouTube community on the second when I get home. I'm so sorry again. I completely lost track of time. That's really on me. I'm so sorry. I got lost in the sauce. This always happens. Even when rushed, you still give good advice. I mean, I'm just reading the cards, you know. I simply am just a vessel. It's how I interpret it too. So, and again, don't take it as Bible. Take it as, you know, take it with a grain of salt. Whatever resonates, resonates. Whatever doesn't. Thank you guys so much for joining me for Halloween. I'm sorry this is definitely a more serious stream, but I hope you had an amazing time. Now, we're going to be raiding in to the best witch of them all. I may just be a little Etsy witch in training, but we have the real witch to visit. The best witch in the world, my senpai, Miss Mika Osita, who is celebrating her birthday today, but it is tomorrow, but she's celebrating it today. The best witch in town, my senpai. Oh, she taught me everything I know and more. I love her. She's the best witch in the world. I'm so sorry again to cut this so short. I'm so sorry. I love you guys so very much though. I come back for part 2 if you got your if you signed up for a reading. It'll be a longer stream, I promise. It'll be way longer. I'll do my best to get through everyone. I love you guys. I'm so sorry again. Happy Halloween! Let me give you one more spell before we go. A bippity boppity boo to you. Lucky good Halloween for you! Whoa! Yay! With a wave of my magical wand, you're now gonna find a frog in a pond! Yay! Woo! Happy Halloween! Happy Halloween! If you're going trick-or-treating, please be safe. Have so much fun. I love you all